Hi guys, good morning. Today I'm trying to do a potato reveal from the TPS plants in the bed. I don't really like planting TPS seedling plants into the ground because when grown close to each other you're not sure which potatoes belong to which plants. So it makes it difficult to tell things apart, but I just didn't have soil and buckets or bags left to plant these plants, and I had to go somewhere, so I planted them in a double row in the potato bed. These are TPS plants from self-pollinated Kefermarkter Zuchtstamm. It's interesting to self-pollinate potatoes to find out what's hiding in the genes of a variety, to see for further crossings what they might bring into a cross. So that's why I do some self-pollination with interesting varieties. The Kefermarkter Zuchtstamm I was using for these plants is a redskin red flesh variety, and I just wanted to know how much red this variety brings into a cross, because you can see some of the sticky out potatoes. There's a very red dark one, there's already a little bit lighter one, and here we can see a yellow one or pink one sticking out, and various other red ones. Okay, this was a mess. Since the plants were killed by frost and not done growing, I found a lot of their roots, the stolons where the potatoes grow on, going like in zigzags all over the place. Some of them made quite long roots, so there was no chance to tell which potato came from which plant. I will have to do a color screening and just choose potatoes with a nice outside color to plant next year. There haven't been many light colored potatoes. I would guess there've been some. There, a larger one, another larger one, and a pink and a yellow one over there. So maybe 5 light plants from who knows how many seedlings. So there's not many genes in the mother variety to produce light colored tubers. There's a lot of different shades of red and quite deep red. That's like cherry red, and some more pink shades. There's another cherry red one. Very little scab, so the mother variety seems to have a good resistance to scab. And funny enough, I am thinking, because this one is quite scabby, and the other white ones are not pretty either. There's a yellow one. Wait, that's a lot of scab. on a little potato, and it's a yellow one, not a pink one. So since the quality, the overall quality on the red ones is quite non-scabby, and the few light ones I have are quite scabby, it seems like there's some linkage between, I think these ones, there's some, that's the only scabby ones from the red ones I found. So following the cherry red fingerling type, I will just pick the nicest ones and replant those. So that's, I can't say anything about the yield of a specific plant because I don't know which ones are which ones. I can't tell that. So in the future I will continue to plant my TPS plants in buckets or in bags to be able to see better how much a seedling produces. As you can hear, we're in the greenhouse now and it started to rain. I was working through all of these to find the keepers for next year. So that's the keepers I'm going to plant next season. I won't cut any of them open because I don't want to risk losing them. So the inside colors and taste of the keepers will be a surprise next year when I'm harvesting from these plants. I hope I decided right, but there's really no chance to tell. We'll just see next year. So thank you for watching and happy gardening.